All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's begin with some political development. It's the second anniversary of President Bola Tinubu's administration, and he has continued to emphasize the government's resolve to make Nigeria a better place for all citizens. President Tinubu sent a message to Nigerians this morning, assuring that government reforms are working and will continue to yield positive results. He says the country is on a course to building a greater, a more economically stable nation. On the economy, President Tinubu emphasized that Nigeria is better positioned for growth and prepared to withstand global shocks. President Tinubu mentioned that state revenues have increased by over 6 trillion naira in 2024, and subnational governments can now reduce debt burden, meet salaries and pension obligations. The president also spoke on his administration's intervention in health. He says more than 1,000 primary health centers have been revitalized nationwide, and an additional 5,500 primary healthcare centers are being upgraded. He acknowledged the improved collaboration among security agencies and increased intelligence-driven operations. Mr. President concluded his message with this quote: "The future is bright, and together we will build a stronger, more inclusive Nigeria that we can all be proud of." End quote. Now, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Abbas Tajuddin, has congratulated President Bola Tinubu on his second anniversary in office. The Speaker says he is convinced that Nigeria is on track under the APC-led administration. He appealed to Nigerians to continue to support the President's administration as it implements bold reforms for short and long-term gains. For Deputy President of the Senate, Barau Jibrin, President Tinubu has laid the foundation for the restoration of the country's glorious days. He expressed optimism that the establishment of development commissions would accelerate the development across the country. He described the administration's Nigerian Education Loan Fund as unprecedented, with more than 300,000 Nigerian students already benefiting from the scheme. Now, the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja has dismissed the appeal filed by the People's Democratic Party and its governorship candidate, Asue Ighodalo, challenging the judgment of the Edo State Election Petition Tribunal, which affirmed Monday Okpebholo's victory as governor. A three-member panel of the appellant held that the appeal lacked merit, and the tribunal was right with its decision. The tribunal earlier held that the PDP did not present any polling unit agents or presiding officers to testify about alleged electoral irregularities, a position which the appellate courts agreed with. Now let's get Governor